Well, good morning. It's Mark again here. It's really good to have you join me this morning. I want to take an opportunity today to just talk to you a little bit about my Alpha story. We've got an Alpha course coming up and on the 15th of September, so it's coming up really quickly now. And Louise has been saying to me that I need to put my story out, and so I'm walking around my garden as I'm doing this. I need to put my story out and kind of share some of my testimony. And I think I said at the start I don't want to be doing posts that are too long, so I'll do my full story, I think, on another day, my full testimony. But I'll take the opportunity today to just tell you a little bit about my journey, what brought me to Jesus in the first place, and what brought me on the Alpha course, because obviously I want to use this to tell you a little bit more about Alpha. I've been a Christian now for quite a few years, going 20 plus years, and it's interesting. Actually, we're in September now, and September almost feels like a second birthday for me. Always feels like quite a special time of the year for me, because it was around about this time, about 20 plus years ago now, that the Lord really invaded my life, and I needed Him to do so. I was trying to do a responsible job. I was a train driver, but I was also messed up in all kinds of stuff. I was using drugs, and my life was just a bit of a mess, And I just remember that God was all over me. I was going through probably some of the hardest stuff ever in my life, probably some of the worst moments of my life, and even in that, God was all over me, and I didn't notice it at the time. I didn't really realise it at the time. I didn't really know too much about God at the time, but just doors started opening up for me to get set free from my addictions. Doors started opening up for me to start again and just start doing life again and in a better way, and I mean, my family, my mum and my brother, they got saved, and they were kind of sharing with me and talking to me, and obviously I think from their prayers and their conversations with me, I think that's when God really started getting into my life and getting all over my life. And they invited me along to their church. The church is St. Peter's in the UK. Absolutely fantastic church, really fantastic bunch of guys. I remember the pastor, Gary Jenkins, Les Wells, just some really fantastic guys. And they invited me along, and I kind of went along and saw my brother doing a little bit of preaching or reading scripture from the front, and was just kind of blown away by that. But at the time, didn't really think it was for me. And then, I don't want to go into too much of the detail, but I had some events go on in my workplace, and I had to kind of really call on help for family, and it was in that point, I think, when God just opened that final door for me, and I was invited along onto the Alpha course, and actually I think I'd missed the first week or two of the course, but it was Christianity basics. It was who is Jesus and why did He go to the cross and all that kind of stuff. It just felt like to me, I heard the message, that why Jesus went to the cross, and in that He'd paid the price of my sins and all that kind of stuff. And then the following Sunday, straight after that, I just gave my life to Jesus. I'd spent some time with one of my mother's friends just prior to going on the Alpha course, and was telling them all about some of the really crazy stuff I'd done in my life. And then obviously hearing that Alpha session about why Jesus went to the cross, it just felt like He was saying to me, all that stuff that you confessed the other day, all that stuff that you spoke about the other day, I've paid the price for all of that. And then that, as I say, that following Sunday, I gave my life to Jesus, and I've not looked back since. And He set me free from drugs. I've not used drugs ever since. That's the power of Jesus in a person's life. He set me free. I love Alpha. Alpha's it's not a complicated course. It's the kind of course that anyone can go on, that's just got questions about life, and is trying to work things out in their own lives. And I just want to really encourage you guys, if you're listening to this and you're thinking about going on something like an Alpha course, talk to me. Skype me or WhatsApp me, or we can go and have a cup of coffee in person if you're in Jeffreys Bay. If you're online, talk to me via Facebook, whatever. But take the opportunity to get on this Alpha course. The course itself is just a tool in God's hands. God is looking to get into the lives of all those who yeah, just looking for a better way of doing life and just looking for freedom from some of the mistakes we've made in life. So I really want to encourage you. We've got a course starting next week on the 15th. I've been advertising it on Facebook and various different places. You can find all the details online, and it's actually going to be an online course instead of meeting in person. Obviously, with all this COVID stuff, we're being encouraged not to meet too often, and in actual fact doing it online opens the door for people all over the place. It's not just people in Jeffreys Bay that can do this. So I want to encourage you, yeah, get on the Alpha course with me. We'll watch the sessions together, and then we discuss the stuff together, but more importantly we just listen to what the Lord is saying, how he's speaking into our lives, and just pray to him and share what, where we need him and how we need him, and how we need his help in our lives, and so on and so forth. And I can assure you, by the end of the course, your life will never look the same again. He would have been working in your life and bringing about changes in your life just the same as he has for me, and you can start a journey with him like, yeah, it's just the most amazing thing. Anyway guys, I'm going to sign off on that, and yeah, I'll tell you more about my story. I'll give you my full story at some point. I'll do a post on my full story, my testimony and stuff, but I hope for now that's given you a little bit of information about who I am and where I've come from, and whet your appetite, so to speak, for the Alpha course. Bless you guys. Speak to you again soon. Cheers now.